This is Justin and Ash, Direct Rank video, and welcome to part 37 for College Football 26 Road to Glory wide receiver. Now, can't believe we're already 37 parts in as a wide receiver, but now here comes the real test. We are going to be going against Missouri. They're 2-2 in their own one in the conference. This is our first conference game, which is actually amazing. So far, we have about 1,439 yards and 17 touchdowns. We've had 5 touchdowns in the first game, 5 touchdowns against Eastern Michigan, 4 touchdowns against Nebraska, and 3 touchdowns against FCS Midwest. 17 touchdowns within 4 games, that's really good, obviously. And over 1,400, almost 1,500 yards in 4 games is still also really good. 47 receptions. We're not getting the receptions that we used to. I can definitely tell that with these 2 games and, actually these 3 games. We haven't even had a 20 reception game yet. The thing with being on Oklahoma is every reception that we get, we're getting a lot of yards. So we're getting more yards per catch than we are having catches. Like, if you're wondering what I'm trying to say is, when we were on Kansas and Army, we were getting on average about 30 receptions a game. Maybe 25 to 30 receptions a game with, anywhere from 229 yards to 536 yards, right? But now it's like we're not really getting a lot of receptions. We're mainly just getting a lot of yards, which is still pretty good. But I would like to, see a little bit more receptions. Maybe 20 if we can. But we can't really upgrade anything. We have maxed out our quickness. We've maxed out hands. We're slightly doing route running. We got to do elusiveness, power, IQ. But we're 4-0, and we are 8th in the nation, which is insane. And in the conference, we're 11th. So we really haven't, maybe after this win against Missouri, it might change us in the conference. I'm not sure. Obviously, we are the top. The top of the Heisman Watch once again. You don't understand, guys. I'm really tired. I mean, these last few days I've been really, really tired. But today I'll be watching the Rams and Panthers and the Packers and Bears. I'll be watching those 2 playoff games today. Did you guys watch Indiana blow out Oregon last night? It was 56-22. That was insane. So now it's Miami and Indiana in the national championship. Who do you got? Honestly, I think Miami's going to win. I'm not a fan. I mean, I like the Miami Hurricanes, but they're not like, my favorite college football team. But I think Miami will win because of the energy that it brings. So I do think Miami will win. But I could also see Indiana pulling something out of, their back pocket and doing something crazy. But let's get practice going. Tomorrow, I'm going to be busy around 1 o'clock, obviously, because I'll be watching the Bills and Jaguars playoff game. So, there we go, touchdown. Touchdown. Very easy, right? Practice is going to be very easy. Oh, damn. I'm surprised we even missed that. Yeah, but who do you got in the national championship? Indiana or Miami? Comment down below. There we go. Oh yeah, we got way more points than we needed. 14,000. We have like double the points essentially. Oh, damn. It wasn't even close. Okay, 14,797 points with 300 coach trust. After this game, I feel like we have a very, very tough schedule. That's what I feel like. Because look, we have, after Missouri, if we win this game, we'll be 5-0. But after this game, we have ranked Texas. And that we go to ranked Texas. So we go to Texas. Then we go to South Carolina. Auburn comes to us. We go to Tennessee. Ole Miss comes to us. We go to Alabama. And LSU comes to us. Very, very difficult schedule here. Which is actually insane. Very, very insane. And I'm actually excited to see, what we do, against all these other teams. After Missouri. That is a really important question. How will we do after the Missouri game if we win against Missouri? I don't know. I mean, we have kind of two difficult away games back to back with Texas and South Carolina. Then we have a home game against Auburn. Then we have to go away to Tennessee. Then Ole Miss comes to us. Then we have to go against one of the hardest teams to go against because of Stadium Pulse. That's Alabama. And then LSU comes to us. So I don't know how difficult this will be. I really don't know. I had zero clue. On how we'll do. I want to have a winning season. I really do. Just because I want to actually make the playoffs. Yeah, I really, really want to make the playoffs. Because we haven't made the playoffs at all as a receiver yet. So I feel like Oklahoma could be the first program that we join the playoffs and maybe make it to the national championship. But we have to keep going, and let's go against the 2-2 Missouri Tigers. let's get this started. Can we do good this game? Please. We really need to do good this game. And we need to score a bunch of touchdowns. We need to beat Missouri to go 5-0.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle.
Okay. We bring it to their 48-yard line.
The gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Here
That is
comes
good.
the offense on first down. Going for it all.
Oh.
Through his hand.
Dude, hold up. I need to see that. Did we try to one-hand that catch? I have no idea. It looked like it, but I might be wrong. I think I am wrong. Oh, yeah. No. We weren't trying to not. Well, I mean, we did have one hand up, so we did catch it. But, so that will count, sadly, as a drop. But we're okay. We're at the 48-yard line. It's not like, you know, we're at our 25 or something like that.
Second and long.
So,
He's not afraid to go deep.
damn. Okay. Now, we need to be a little conservative here. It's 3rd and 10. We need to get into field goal range. If not, get a first down here.
But now a couple of incompletions.
Okay, we hold on. Thank God. We bring to the 36-yard line.
36, it'll be first down.
We have 2 catches for 39 yards. Looking pretty good right now.
Makes the grab.
2nd and 6.
Goes out of bounds after
You know what? Let's run the ball. Let's go with the read option play. We really don't run the ball on this team at all because I always want to get the ball.
keep it himself. And he
Was not the best option, but I believe we're in field goal range anyways, so, or at least we should be in field goal range. But if not, we can get a first down here, and that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Our first touchdown of the game, and the starting point to go 5-0.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
We needed this for sure. We really did. Oh, we know that didn't count as a drop. Okay. I'm surprised that didn't count. I'm glad. Okay, it's 7-0. And our 41-yard line. It is man-to-man, but there's that one defender back there that likes to... Oh, it didn't count. Now, that one's going to count for a drop. And plus, that one was a little bit out of bounds anyways, I think. So... we bring it to the 33-yard line. Let's go an inside zone run with our running back here. Oh, I failed. I failed the running back, but he's going. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 4 catches for 98 yards. And we drop it again. It is 3rd and 1. You know what? We should have just done a zone split or something like that, or a QB sneak. If we don't make this, we'll get a field goal out of it anyways, so it's fine. And he gets in. Let's go. He does get in, so that's really all we have to worry about. We have 2 drops, sadly, this game, but it's... I don't know. It's okay. I can deal with it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Okay, that's another first down at the 7-yard line.
He's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go to the air.
Oh, that is so off. Holy crap, that is way off. Wow, and I was wide open too. I don't think I'll get wide open here. Doesn't go for it. I mean, no one can catch it because
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions.
I mean, we can get a, like I said, we can get a field goal out of this, so it's not a big deal.
Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay
It's
back
really
and
not like a
try to
big
break
deal,
them?
but we're gonna get a touchdown here anyways. This Missouri team thought we would go for the field goal, but we ended up scoring a touchdown anyways, so 13-0 as of right now.
Already his second touchdown of the game.
If we didn't catch that, we would have probably actually gotten a field goal out of it anyways. This is a rivalry game, so yeah, we have 2 drops right now, so we just need to keep going. It's 14-0. It's always man-to-man. Oh, it's man-to-man. Okay, I'm fine with that, I guess. I wanted to get the ball this time. It's man-to-man again. No team so far this season has done double man-to-man coverage. And that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. I have to see that replay. I have to see that replay.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
I have to.
Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take
That was a one-handed catch.
17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just
A one-handed catch. That is insane. And it's 21-0.
So after the break,
And
they'll go back to work.
this is the 3rd time we've done all go, and it's
They'll crank up
another
this drive with the pass.
man-to-man.
Grab, go to the middle. It's
And he brings it to the 5-yard line. You know what? Let's do something stupid. Can our quarterback sneak it in at the 5-yard line? I believe he's done it at the 7-yard line. Can he do it while he's at the 5-yard line? Great question. Okay, he brings it to the 3.
And they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the
A
football.
2-yard gain. He could probably take this to the 1-yard line.
got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
Okay, the 2-yard line.
And after that,
This is honestly stupid, but this is really funny.
2, and now it's 3rd down.
And he gets the touchdown.
Himself into the line. Sneaks it into the end zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done.
Oh, they're challenging that? They're challenging that spot of the ball?
Like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy.
Well, no one touched him, so therefore that's a touchdown, right? Isn't it like if no one touches the player, that's a touchdown? Are they really canceling that touchdown? Wow. Okay, we got a field goal out of that. I thought that would have counted because no one touched him. Unless that final play or that final defender touched him, I have no idea. Didn't look like it, but it's really weird. Maybe it's different in college, because I know in the NFL it's like if you don't touch them, then you know. Ooh, okay. Still a little mad that the defenders have enough speed to catch up to me. That is actually pretty sad. But we're gonna go with the post here. I feel like that could work. Give it, you know, a different angle. What is that? Okay, it's 3rd and 10. We can't go 3 and out here. We can't go 3 and out here. There's just no way we're going to be going 3 and out, and we're definitely not. We're going to go on a slant here.
Start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early.
There we go. First down at the 35-yard line.
Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David.
We have 8 catches right now.
There's so much
8.
riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road?
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That's a touchdown.
Makes the catch.
I was wide open for the entire play, too, so...
Got some room. It was over. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stat.
This is like one of the best rivalry games that we've played so far, I think, actually. I want to say this is the best rivalry game that we've played all season long, and I believe as a wide receiver, like, I don't remember all. We've played Army, we played Air Force and Navy. Yeah, we played Air Force and Navy. That's another touchdown. Dude, if we keep going at this, coach is going to take me out before halftime. Like I was saying, we went against Navy and Air Force when we were on Army. I think when we were on Kansas, I think we only played Kansas State. So, and then as of right now, we played against Nebraska and then obviously Missouri. Yeah, we're probably going to get taken out before halftime. Most likely. We already have 5 touchdowns and 10 catches. So, we're at our 1 yard line. Okay. We're going to go with the post here. Kind of change it up a little bit. That was just so off, yeah. That was so off, but hopefully we can maybe change that. Hopefully.
And wide receivers in the offseason always.
He'll lost one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big
There's no way I caught that. I have to rewatch that. That is insane. I have to rewatch that. I have to. Holy crap. That is insane. I was not thinking we were going to catch that. Okay, that's fine. Surprisingly, he didn't throw an interception there, because normally when the quarterback throws it like that, there's always an interception that happens, but I'm glad that there's not one. And we bring it to the 6 yard line. I wish we stayed up just so we could get that touchdown, but because that would have been an amazing touchdown. It's already 38-0 before halftime. And they bring it into the end zone. This has been a blowout since the beginning of the game. They finally get a field goal, and it looks like coach takes me out. 45-3. 48-3. What a great game, right? That was probably the best game we've played all season. Not by points, obviously, because of that Eastern Michigan game. But
each other so much, so you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance.
This was a great game, simply the fact that we had so many great plays, and we had 12 receptions. The last game that we had more than 10 was, like, I think, against Eastern Michigan, with, I think, 13 or something like that. So, and we had 341 yards and 5 touchdowns. And out of those 5 touchdowns, we had a one-handed catch touchdown, which was really nice. And our quarterback didn't throw a single interception, so he's been doing really well recently. We only had 2 drops this game, so that's great. I mean, it's not great, but normally we have a high number of drops, and I'm glad that this time we don't. So, what a great game. I'm telling you. Now, next episode is going to be extremely tough because we have, we beat the single-season Oklahoma single-season receiving yard record already. We set the Oklahoma single-season receiving touchdown record, or we broke that, sorry. But next episode is going to be tough because we got to go against Texas. We got to go against Texas. That's going to be extremely difficult. extremely difficult. I'll say that right now. Obviously, we're the SEC Offensive Player of the Week and the National Offensive Player of the Week with 5 touchdowns, 12 receptions for 341 receiving yards. And we're already ranked 5th in the nation. And in the conference, we moved from 11th to 3rd in the conference. Right? I believe we were about 11th in the conference. Yeah. Now we're 3rd. That is a big jump. And now there is 4 teams that are 5-0. Alabama, or at least in this conference. Let's see, is there any more maybe, hidden? Alabama, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Texas A&M. Tennessee is 5-1. But no, those are the only 4 teams that are undefeated in the conference. Now, we need some of them to lose, like Ole Miss and Alabama, so we can hopefully actually get a conference championship game. This might be the season where we get a conference championship game and also make the playoffs. We have a 5-game winning streak. Obviously, we are 4 at home, 1 away. We have a 213-point differential. 291 points for us, and we've only allowed 78 points, which I think is the least in the SEC, right? Yes, that is the least in the SEC. Now, that also helps because we didn't allow any points against FCS Midwest, and then we only allowed 3 from Missouri. Now, the problem is most of those points come from Eastern Michigan and Nebraska. Mainly Nebraska. But Eastern Michigan's 0-5 currently, which is insane. But next episode, we're going to go against Texas, which is going to be really, really fun. And really give us, a run for our money. And just to see if we are actually legit program right now. So, yeah, we have Texas, and then after Texas, we have South Carolina. Tennessee's finally ranked. So we have Texas, ranked Texas, ranked Tennessee, ranked Ole Miss, and ranked Alabama. As of right now, we don't know what will happen after these, to these 3 teams. But we do know what will happen to Texas if we win, or we might lose. I'm not sure. I hope we win that game. I really do. So far, right now, this season, we have about 1,780 yards and 22 touchdowns with 59 receptions. That is really good. Really, really, really good. We had a great game. What a great game. I mean, yeah, Eastern Michigan was where we put up 80 points, which is just insane. It looks like we're averaging about 5 touchdowns a game, which is really amazing, to be honest. It's great. Guys, comment down below, which series do you like in the daily upload schedule? Mainly, I upload college football. Madden recently has been Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. GTA Rags to Riches, I know I haven't posted that in a few days, but we're getting there. But comment down below, which one's your favorite? Which one should I do more of? Should I do like a college football dynasty series? I think that would be cool. If you want me to do that, let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. Also like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.